I just sold this really cool Western hognose snake, but how do I get it to my customer? Go to shipyourreptiles.com. They can help you with any of your shipping needs. Where do I get shipping supplies and all that stuff though? Just go to shipyourreptiles.com. They have all that stuff. They have all the supplies you need to ship your animals and can help you get your animals from you to your customer. Hi, here I'm going to show you how to orally administer medication to a Western hognose snake. This here is like a subadult female, and I just have a little cup of water just to show as an example as how to or how I approach with giving a hognose medication or supplement orally if needed. So I got a 1 milliliter syringe here, and I'm just going to do 0.2. Sometimes you gotta push it out and then retract it so you don't get air in there, or try to limit that. And I'm gonna show you how I hold the snake. And so I'm just gonna hold her just like this, kind of index finger around her back of her head, right around her neck, and my thumb kind of like underneath. And I'm gonna actually use my thumb to pull her mouth down a little bit. And I'm gonna pull her mouth down, I'm gonna push up a little bit, and I'm just gonna slowly wiggle that down. And there we go. A little bit came out, but you know, usually with these medications you're giving them, you know, if a little bit falls out, that's going to be okay. And here I have a super Arctic male. Males can be a little trickier just because they're a little smaller. And I'm using a needleless syringe here. It's a needleless, just 1 milliliter syringe. And I'm going to do the same exact process. It's going to hold him like that, and I'm going to pull his mouth to the side. So then I have a little access, wiggle it down there, and just slowly release. And there you go. And actually that guy, he didn't have any water come out, back up, not even a drop. Now when you are messing with their faces like this, hognose sometimes will bleed from their mouth, and that can alarm people. They do have a blood gland in the roof of their mouth, and if they're being agitated or harassed, it will leak blood. Now, it's not a wound. It's just their mouths bleed very easily if you mess with them, just because it's probably something through just evolutionary development that they may have used as defense at one time, where they'd leak blood that probably had some purpose. And you know, they don't actually really seem to use it for anything, but if their faces are being messed with, and I have witnessed it with them playing dead. I was going to go into actually separate video with that at some point, but you know, that's actually one thing I have witnessed with ones playing dead, that some of actually would drop a lot of blood out of their mouth, like in a pretty decent amount, like a pretty good volume amount. So, but none of these bled out of their mouth while I was giving them, you know, just this bit of water in a syringe. So I didn't really activate their blood gland. And here I have a really nice purple line extreme red albino male. That's going to be a candidate for showing how to medicate a hognose. 1 milliliter syringe, 0.2 just basic water. And I'm going to hold him just kind of putting my index finger around the back of his head to kind of support. And my other fingers are holding him from underneath. And I'm going to pull his mouth to the side. I'm using my thumb to kind of pull, and I'm going to use the syringe. I'm going to kind of push up and then down. And there you got it. Nothing fell out. So yeah, and one thing is to kind of do it like somewhat swiftly. You don't want to mess with them too much. You know, the longer you have to do it, the more it's going to stress them out. As you can see, this guy, he had practically no stress involved at all. Didn't really know what was probably going on. Something was just messing with his face, and now he's okay. And yeah, look how now he just wants to dig. All right, here we have a little super Arctic sable female. She's a little over a year old, and we're going to do her also, just to show you a few just different examples. And so I'm just holding her like this. She's just trying to pull back away. I'm just opening up her mouth a little bit. I'm going to actually kind of push up and use a syringe, kind of almost like a little pry bar there. Give her the water and drop. And done came back up. She did very well.